Yeah, so we have here a drummer, former Amy Winehouse drummer, current Jamie Cullum's drummer. He's been playing with Paolo Nutini, Blue Man Group, Mika Gariballo, Amy McDonald, Professor Green. Oh my gosh, and the list is so long that we're going to talk about it during the show. Please welcome Webb.
Hi. How's it going, mate?
Bom dia.
Bon dia. Bon dia.
Nice to be
Just
here.
talk really close to the mic, please. Brad, how's it going, man? You alright?
Very well, thanks. Good to be here.
Yeah. Whereabouts in London do you come from?
I live in South London.
South London.
Took a while then to
Yeah,
get
me
here.
too.
Yeah.
It's a long
okay.
journey.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here. It's great here.
Do you normally give interviews or?
I don't do many interviews. No.
Oh my gosh! I'm so excited.
Why is that? Because you don't really. Are you quite shy or do? You,
It's because I don't get asked.
I like that. I like
How come?
I like
It was so interesting.
I could have made it out that I'm like above it, but
Yeah,
No one asks.
you could have said no. You know, I don't really like talking about.
I love that he's
Yeah.
so honest.
Yeah,
I love you already.
I don't like to do interviews because no one asks me. That's the truth.
That's great, man. Yeah. So before we talk about your career, let's talk about what's on now. Are you on tour? Are you going to be on tour very soon?
Yeah, so I'm doing a bunch of shows this summer with Jamie Cullum.
Yeah.
So we're doing Montreux Jazz Festival and a bunch of other shows this summer in Europe. But right now I'm doing something a bit different from what I have done over the years. I'm playing in a show in the West End.
Are you?
It's called Hades Town, and it's a great show. It's really fun. It's kind of a mixture of. It's basically the story of a Greek tragedy set to like jazz and folk music. So I'm really enjoying that as well.
Is that the whole summer you're going to be doing with Jamie Cullum, or is there any
in
other?
this West End as well.
Yeah, just the show is running this year, and then whenever I can, I'm going to play with Jamie.
Yeah.
So.
That's so cool.
Do you go abroad a lot then, like all over the world, or?
I think I used to go abroad more. Now I have a 18-month-old daughter, so
okay.
it works well for me to be working mostly here.
Yeah.
But
so people know, where have you been in the past abroad, like playing?
I've been so lucky. Obviously, been to Brazil a few times. Yeah.
When was the first time with Jamie or with
I think it was with Jamie. Yeah, it was. And it was. Yeah, I wish we could go more, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think there are plenty of people that would like that.
Oh yeah,
of course,
definitely. Brazilians love Jamie Cullum,
Yeah.
and I'm really happy now that I'm living here that I can go to the concert all the time.
Yeah.
But in Brazil, I was like, oh my god, when Jamie's coming? Like never. Like I was waiting for years and years until come back again.
Yeah.
But I remember that I was there in 2016. I think it was an amazing concert in Credit Card Hall. Amazing.
In Brazil?
In Brazil, yeah.
Wow. So
In
with
São
him,
Paulo.
you've been a few times with Jamie Cullum then?
I've been a few times with Jamie, and I was telling Fernanda I did a tour with a British singer called Rox. And that was supporting Bruno Mars. But I didn't know that we were supporting Bruno Mars before we got there. So I was picturing like small venues, and we arrived and it was like
Huge.
football stadiums.
Yeah.
But
big.
did you do small venues as well, or just this big one?
It was like we did like the arena outside Rio and
Wow.
Florianopolis.
Yeah,
We went-
South of Brazil.
wow.
Yeah.
And why did you think was a small thing? And then it
Because
wasn't?
they told me that she told me that we were supporting Florence and the Machine, which was true.
Yeah.
But
Was the payment different maybe?
she didn't tell me that Florence and the Machine were supporting Bruno Mars. So we were on the bill.
God.
But yeah, it was amazing to go to Brazil and do that.
When was that? What year? Do you remember?
That was probably like maybe it's probably 2010 or something like
okay.
that. Years
2010,
ago, a
oh,
long
cool.
time ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been so lucky to travel.
And music changed in UK since 2010, didn't it? I remember like listening to the radio. It's so different from stuff now. I don't know how you guys adapt it to now, because back then I used to listen to Florence and the Machine all the time.
It was a thing, right? It was really like trendy.
Yeah. What's the other lady that I think she gave up? Lily Allen.
She gave up.
Lily Allen. Where is she? Where is she? I don't know.
I think she's still
about.
Well,
Yeah.
I know that she has a brand of vibrators.
Really? What, Lily Allen?
Yeah.
Oh, she has.
She definitely didn't give up then.
I don't know if this is
She's very busy. Yeah.
very busy. I don't know if this is
Do you know what I mean? But back then it was so different. Now I don't know. I don't know. The new things now don't really interest me anymore. Like when I listen to the radio, like Radio 1, it's all like this new trendy young stuff that I don't think that many people are listening to it. Or what do you think?
I mean, maybe it's more like young Radio 1's for like the younger generation.
Yeah.
Typically, isn't it?
Yeah,
but,
true.
But I still love. I probably listen more to like Six music.
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay.
Do you listen to that? Radio 6.
Radio 6 is
Yeah.
really cool.
I was listening to it on
have really good shows.
Glastonbury. They were doing Radio 6.
Glastonbury. I was watching a little bit of Glastonbury. It was cool.
It was
as well.
live on Radio 6.
But like for example, I don't know. I don't know about you, but I can't. If I, oh my god, I'm gonna say the word, but if I put on Capital Radio,
Yeah.
I can't listen to that.
Yeah.
Like I know I was working in the show. Like all of the artists, they look the same.
It's dance,
Well, there's one here, one there. That they might be different, but like in general, I don't know. I think I struggle with pop music, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of it, the way it's produced is quite offensive to your ear,
True.
isn't it? It's like eating ultra processed food. You know, it's like super
Processed,
bright
yeah.
and
Too much.
sugary for your ear.
Yeah.
But I think that there's loads of people that are making music in the old way again. I think, like with tape, recording to tape.
It's coming
this is
back.
cool,
It's coming
this is
back.
cool.
To get that warmth back.
Yeah.
But what kind of music do you listen to today?
I mean, it could be anything. Oh, like I was saying to you, I was really into Milton Nascimento.
Oh,
I've been
Milton
listening to
Nascimento.
that. I've been listening to that recently, but then, like I just watched Dua Lipa's set from Glastonbury.
Oh, yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Was
Sure.
it? I
Really, really
haven't,
good.
but amazing.
Like real mixture of stuff.
So do you like everything? A bit of everything. You're
everything,
very
yeah.
open in a.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, and then can you bring this to your set, to your style?
I hope so. I heard a really great musician from the UK he's called Dave Akumu. He said like consuming music's like consuming food. It's like you listen to good music or you eat good food, you're healthier, you know.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That sounds kind of cheesy, but like
That's why I'm not
But
healthy.
this is.
what have you been listening to?
But this is the thing, like, but it depends on your taste, right? I don't know, like for me, well,
You can tell Fernanda's got a great skin, healthy everything.
Don't look at me. I listen to loads of different things. It could be, depending on the day, it could be jazz or sometimes, very loud rock music in the car.
Rock
Yeah.
music. Do you like rock?
Yeah.
What's your favorite rock band?
Probably like Queens of the Stone Age.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
proper. Yeah,
That's
what about
cool.
like a new band? Do you listen to like a newish
Yeah.
rock band?
Yeah, I think Royal Blood are great.
Royal Blood.
Do you know Royal
No,
Blood?
not that one.
I don't.
It's a lot of riffs.
Okay.
Heavy
Ooh,
riffs.
that's cool.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So how long you been playing the drums then?
I've been playing since I was probably like 2.
What?
Really?
Two?
Yeah, it sounds weird, but I was. My dad is a drummer, and so we had drums set up at home, and so there's videos of me playing. So 36 years.
Oh my god.
Wow! But
Yeah.
did you play any other instrument, or it's just drums?
Well, I play a bit of piano and guitar, and I sing, obviously, but
You sing in the show as well, right?
yeah, but
Oh.
but it's drums is
Your main.
home. yeah.
Because I've seen that you have your sisters. They are musicians as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have. I don't know. Do you play with them?
I have done. They haven't been playing shows
Oh,
recently.
they are
but-
amazing. And I was seeing that their favorite band is Indigo Girls that I
They
love as
do,
well,
yeah.
right? And I don't know. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
they
That's
love
why
it.
they sound. The voices and the way that they do is so cool. But have they been performing?
Yeah, I mean they've been playing with other artists more like in their band. So, but they're going on tour with David Gilmour later this
My
year,
gosh!
which is amazing. Yeah,
No
really-
way!
That's
Oh my
amazing.
god! I tried tickets.
Fernanda
but,
knows all of it. Like she
but
knows.
David
she
Gilmour
loves
from
it.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Look her face. She loves it, mate.
zooming in.
Because I tried to get tickets, I couldn't. If you have tickets, give me one.
don't zoom in on me. Don't.
It's so cool. They're gonna
Yeah.
be the backing vocals.
Yeah, which is a new thing for them. They
so
haven't
cool.
played with him before, but yeah. So
Oh, they have been playing with him before.
no,
oh
it's
no,
the first time. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
so exciting.
yeah, it's amazing. Yeah,
That's
So-
amazing.
Oh, probably gonna watch it, right?
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
I'll definitely go. Yeah, for sure.
Good, Brad. I saw that you used to play, or I don't know if you still play, but you used to have there was a proper thing going on in a band with your sisters.
Yeah,
Do you still play with them, or
we sometimes for fun, but my sisters are they're both like have young kids, so
Yeah.
they're not busy touring anymore.
yeah? But you used to tour, did you? Proper?
Yeah. I used to play. Well, they employed me. Yeah, so you know.
How was it working with your sisters?
Oh, it's amazing. It is
Yeah.
amazing. It's the best, you know, because there's no need to establish a vibe because
Yeah.
That's so cool.
You be yourself.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, if you're not in a good mood, you're not in a good mood. If you're in a great mood, they will support you anyway. Yeah.
But I mean, you have to be slightly professional as well.
Yeah. It's slightly professional.
You can't tell them to.
No.
Can you swear on here?
But you have more siblings, or
Yeah, so I have a brother as well who's the eldest, and he plays drums as well.
Wow,
actually.
everyone's a musician.
what's his name?
His name's Rod.
Rod. Oh my God, the Webbs are really
Everyone.
It's music everywhere. Everyone is a
Yeah.
musician.
I guess your dad is a musician.
No,
He had
he
drums.
was saying, that
Yeah.
the musician is your mom as well.
No, my mum plays tennis.
We were talking
We're talking about tennis just
Oh,
right
really?
now.
Yeah.
That's so
Wimbledon.
cool. No way.
Yeah. So my mum's
Well, she enjoys a lot. I
Yes.
reckon, right?
yeah, she loves that we all make music. but
Wow.
Well, is your brother a professional drummer as well?
he's kind of does some music, and he also teaches Spanish.
Oh my gosh.
Great
so it's-
family,
So,
that one.
wow.
It's
Very talented.
Quite a strange bunch of people.
Wow.
And I guess are you guys like originally from London, or
Yeah, just south of London.
you always
London,
from
always
South
been
London?
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Okay. We got people asking questions here on Instagram.
Oh, I have so
as
many
well.
questions as well.
Yeah.
Can I have another one of these?
Oh, you can have all of these. It's
So-
I
yours.
mustn't have all of them. But
What's the music genre that he most listens nowadays?
Okay, he was saying this. Right?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
But,
let me just.
That's it's a
Why you
listener
think?
called Private Hire Driver London. That's it.
I reckon I listen. It's not a very helpful answer, but I quite often listen to whatever style I'm about to play. Like, so just because I'm lucky to do a range of different things, but
Yeah.
if I haven't played jazz for a while, I'll kind of immerse myself in that
Yes. Yeah.
just to kind of just be more familiar again with the feel of it.
Yeah. Same for me. When I go interview someone, I immerse myself on that person or that kind of
vibe,
music.
yeah.
Yeah. And then you change all the time. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
but Brad, so did you play since the first album with Jamie?
So I started playing with Jamie in 2009. So I think that would have been his third record.
Third album, okay, the third
Yeah.
record.
Yeah.
Oh, and how did it happen with Jamie? How did you get in? Join Bad Band?
I was I've been friends with him for years because I used to have like a jazz trio with amazing piano player and bass player, and we used to do shows where we would have a guest singer. We would do the first set and then we'd have a guest singer, and Jamie was one of the singers who came to play with us, and it was just before he was signed, so we were
But just before the first album then?
yeah
Oh.
well, before his kind of first album for a major label, and we played this show with him, and Jamie and I we got on really well and stayed in touch.
Where was the gig happening at the time?
That was in it was in a Pizza Express.
Oh, it was a Pizza Express, yeah.
But not in London.
Not in London?
It was down in Kent, like a place called Maidstone. Which,
Right down, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
Which-
been there.
It was fun.
which you should probably not visit.
Yeah.
Why?
Let's just. Well, I mean,
Does
I've
it
been
exist?
there,
Does it still
but-
you're
exist?
from Brazil.
It's
so
by the sea, isn't it, Maidstone?
it's by a river.
Yeah.
It's not somewhere to travel to specifically.
Yeah.
But there
But
has
people would showed up then.
oh yeah, but it's a great venue. But
It's a great venue, but
yeah.
not a good.
but
neighborhood.
Maidstone itself is maybe not picturesque.
Amazing, yeah.
Okay.
I have to be careful what I say.
That's fine. We're just
Mate,
gonna
be
post
yourself,
it.
man. We like Townsy all the time, don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
But yeah, so but that actually, I mean, I should say, like, that venue was like really important for me because it gave me the chance to start playing.
Would you play every
shows.
week over there?
Maybe like I think it was once a month, and they said to me, because I grew up in Kent in the area, and they said to me, you know, we like the idea of having a young band, and who are like from Kent. So if you know,
They want to support the locals, yeah.
so they gave me an opportunity, and I gradually sort of was asking friends to recommend singers to come and play, and the keyboard player in the trio knew Amy Winehouse, so that's how
you got on.
that's how we
Oh,
first met her.
really?
Wow.
So she came to Maidstone.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
That's how you met her.
She went all the way to
She
Maidstone.
went to Maidstone. I think she went to Maidstone several times. Yeah.
Wow.
No way.
She played in this pub.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But was before like
Before she
any
went big.
album or
It was after Frank came out, and again,
that's very interesting.
we just played. We played the trio set, and then we played some music from Frank, and like it gelled really well. So that's how we ended up touring with her, playing some shows abroad.
Yeah.
So
I'm
your
gonna talk-
trio was the her band, the trio.
Yeah, on some shows she had like her own band from the record company, the wider band, but we were like an extra option, I think.
Okay,
Okay.
like a version, a small version of a band.
I guess so. Something a little bit different. Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, we can talk about her. I mean, how many times you played with her, or how long you played with her?
It was like intermittent during that time because
Yeah.
she already had a great band.
Yeah.
It was a bigger setup.
Yeah.
Like it had horns.
The
And,
bigger she got, she...
yeah,
Yeah.
but also like the size of the group. She had her other band, but we probably between like 2000 and maybe 4 and 6 we
Okay.
did. Yeah, probably
It
like
was just about when she got like quite big, just around that time, 2006 maybe. She started getting really big.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't play with her during the Back to Black
Yeah.
time because
Just
there
before.
was quite a big gap between
Yeah.
those records. But I feel like I got to play with her when she was kind of musically like at her peak.
At
really.
best,
She
yeah.
was, and I was lucky as well that we were playing in small jazz venues, and so we played some of her music, but quite a lot of like jazz standards, and you could really hear all her influences, like obviously Dinah Washington, and so it was really amazing.
You could tell at that time already that she was already gonna be someone, like she turned up like big in the industry.
Yeah. I mean, well, she had all the sort of legitimacy of like a jazz singer, but she also had this, like, obviously an amazing vibe, and she's a great songwriter. So
it was different. Like, we were talking about her performance, and it was something else when she when we knew her. Like, what is that? It was so different for me, for us, I think. That she was a big influence for everyone, I think.
Yeah, she was an incredible spirit, I think. But I was sad. I sort of lost touch with her after a while, and obviously she became so huge that it was harder and harder to stay in touch. But yeah, amazing artist. Yeah.
And how was her personality, like,
back then?
Yeah, in the backstage.
Yeah.
Really fun, very sweet. Kind of, I think I was 17 when I met her. So
oh my
I
gosh,
don't think I'd met a girl who was quite as like powerful and like.
And she was. How old was she?
She
like,
must have been like 22 or 3,
she
maybe.
was really young.
She was at her peak as well. Yeah.
She was, but yeah, I guess I was quite intimidated.
Yeah. She was loud and.
Yeah, she was a London girl, and but so fun. And she introduced me to lots of music. I mean, I didn't do like weeks and weeks of touring with her, but when we did go on tour, we'd hang out after the gigs, and she'd always have, well, it was iPod at the time. She'd put her iPod on, and she was always playing interesting music that I'd never heard. Like, I'd never heard of Shuggie Otis before I'd met her, and every time, but you know those people you hang out with and they put their iPod on or their phone, and you're like, oh, what's this? You know,
different.
She had such an amazing.
Do you remember like certain place that you played with her? Like you say Kent, what other place did you?
Yeah, it was mainly it was in England. Everything was in England, or was it like abroad as well?
We did some shows abroad, some in England, but we did North Sea Jazz Festival.
Oh, I've seen that. Oh my God, your hair I was like, is that Brad?
I know.
Might be, because like,
I know.
Your hair was super long and very blonde.
I had fun while it lasted.
You made the most of it.
That North Sea show was almost 20 years ago to the day. Like, it was July 2004.
Wow.
So,
but amazing concert.
It was really cool. It was a very small venue, and again we were just doing like, that was more her show rather than like a mix of jazz and stuff. That was like the music from the Frank album. But yeah, it was really memorable to do that.
That's amazing.
Cool. But as you was saying here, that you had this the best of Amy while you were playing with her. The best was she was in a good like shape. She was like good, not very into like the dark side. Was after that, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
so you didn't catch anything that was happening?
No, I mean, I can't really speak for what happened later, but when I knew her, she was good, really fun.
Yeah,
she was
really
kind of a party girl, but
nothing serious.
Did she prepare herself for for the shows? How was her preparation for the concerts?
Chicken nuggets,
McDonald's chicken nuggets, kebab
no
after.
Way, really?
Yeah,
did she warm up her voice or no? Like,
I mean, I don't think that was her style.
Really?
Really? Was like, well, let's do it.
Turn up and sing.
Really
chilled.
chilled.
She was so like, she was so confident, and she didn't. I don't think she needed to do
anything.
Yeah.
And do you have anything that you've taken like from now? Any advice or anything that in music that you can have it now from her?
I honestly, like, it's probably more just the kind of subconscious experience of playing with
Yeah,
her rather than any meaningful discussions we had. But I do feel really sad that obviously that she's not around, because I wonder what she'd be doing now, you know.
Yeah.
I think she would be one of those artists that managed to age well,
yeah.
because she could do so many different things. She could.
Yeah, and I think about Amy Winehouse, one thing about her as well that is really interesting. People cared about her life, didn't they? About her career, about everything she did. She was all over the newspapers. I remember back in 2009, maybe 2008. She was all over the place, everywhere.
Paparazzi they were crazy,
And the last thing they were talking about was her music. Everything else in her life was on the paper. But you know what I mean? What she had such a great, you know, vibe that people loved everything she did as well, even on a good vibe or the bad vibes as well, didn't they?
Yeah, I think that's a British press thing. Like, we love to build people up and then destroy them. And you know, it's sad. We also, I feel like we've lost the connection with the arts a little bit in this, in like as a society in the UK, you know. And I feel like we should be more respectful of people's, you know, integrity when they're like an artist. And we probably shouldn't, like, you see it with like Paul McCartney when he was with some of his changes in his private life over the years. It's like there should be some boundaries where it's like your private life should be, you can't be judged.
I think he can manage quite well that.
Oh,
right?
He did.
Hey, don't talk about Paul McCartney here, mate. You got number one fan.
No, but I think we don't know many information. I would like to have more information about Paul McCartney, but I don't.
Fernanda
but this is good, right?
One fan, mate.
He can manage that, and he apparently loves that. He can manage that very well, I think. But obviously, like, he has loads of experience, and he went through the Beatlemania that I think now is quiet for him. Now it's okay.
But he still gets like chased. When he went to Brazil last time, my God.
I was knocking his door, so I was chasing him.
You were, you were there crying. I think if Fernanda ever meets him, she will pass out. I think you'll pass out. Do you think you'll pass out?
No, I'm gonna be.
No? She will, mate.
What would you say if you met her?
Nothing. I'm gonna be really shocked.
I would love to see that.
Oh my God! So please do make it.
When was you can tell us a bit about
just one question I have. Like, have you seen Amy Winehouse film?
The recent one.
The recent one.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, I haven't. I was about to ask you if you liked it, because I was telling him there was focus on her relationship, but it was really interesting. Anyway, but I like the film.
Did the press come up to you after what happened to her to ask you questions about, as we are doing now, but you know, like for newspapers and stuff? Did they come up?
I haven't really had any of that. I did have a phone call once from someone asking for like stories, and it was never, the questions were never like, you know, they were always wanting like dirtier. But
Neto wants a dirty one. You love the dirty thing.
I was gonna say something about no.
He wants to talk about Lily Allen.
The paparazzi are outside.
I'm a journalist, mate. So
No, but I did speak to Asif, the director of the documentary.
Okay. The documentary really bit weird documentary.
It was.
I think I watched that one. Yeah.
It was quite sad.
Yeah, it was the end.
I don't know, because after that, we had another documentary with the parents, and it was completely opposite. And I was quite that. Why did they do that with the documentary? But I don't know. You don't know the truth. You have the parents saying things. You have someone else saying things. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to know. I wouldn't call
But-
myself an expert on that.
Yeah, but were you in the documentary?
Some of the footage of the show from North Sea is in that for
Okay,
like a very short amount. But Sam Best, who I had the trio with, he was in Amy's band for all of her career, and he's in the movie quite a lot, talking about his experience. I felt like the documentary was sad and shocking, but I think they did do their research thoroughly. I thought
I watched the
it seemed so,
documentary, yeah.
but then like they were blaming all the time her dad and blaming, and then I watched a documentary about her dad did a documentary to BBC that nobody watched that, and it was really interesting about his side of the story, about saying how things and how that documentary made his life bad
Really?
after that, because he was suffering about Amy, and then he was suffering because everyone was blaming him because of Amy.
He got chased on the streets by fans and people
Yeah,
checking
and I
stuff.
found that, and I don't know, I quite obviously we don't know, but she had a tattoo about her dad. She used to love her dad. And I think like, well, you know, her friends were in this documentary with the dad. So
Very difficult, isn't it? Like it's very interesting story, you know, life story.
But it was so nice that you had this in your career. Right?
Yeah.
Like, so nice. And apart from that, you played with Bloomin' Group as well.
Yeah, that was interesting.
It was very interesting. Everything. How was this experience?
I mean, it was great. I did it for maybe 4 or 5 years. I wasn't actually a blue guy.
Oh, what? Okay,
but I was in the band. I had hair then, so.
Oh, okay.
So,
I can see it like on YouTube. When I tapped on YouTube. By the way, people can follow you, Brad Webb Music Music on Instagram, right?
yeah, they can read one post every 6 months.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that last time you posted. It was like ages ago.
But the best thing to do is go into a concert, right?
Yeah.
Catch you in a concert.
Yeah, just come to a show. Yeah.
Yeah, so I looked on YouTube. I put Brad Webb drummer, and you know, all the ones I found was with hair. So I thought, is that him? Is that the new guy?
There's another one in the US, right? Have you seen this?
Yeah,
there's another drummer, Brad Webb drummer in the US. It's like, no, this is not Brad. Who's
But
this guy?
it's weird because we look a bit alike.
Yeah.
So he's got a shaved head and a beard.
Oh.
And actually,
But long beard. But I said, I think no, this is not Brad.
you're like, oh, he's better looking than. But no, I played with a sax player who played with Jamie on our American tour last year. We had him come in to sub with Jamie, and he knows the other Brad.
Oh, no way.
He knows him.
Really?
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Maybe one day you'll play together.
Yeah, never show together.
He knows about me, and I know about him. But if
So he's like professional, playing with professional people.
I
with
think he's great. From what I hear, he's
You like
amazing.
him
He's
play?
amazing. I haven't heard him play, but if we met, I think we might just cancel each other out.
Yeah, or you can be like sort of a duo, you know, like you play together everywhere.
Maybe you can swap.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
play with
Like-
Jamie and you play with
The Brad brothers or something. Yeah.
and sister. My bad sister and brother.
Maybe he'd like to move into my house, with that, and I'll move.
Yeah. Actually, when we edit this on our video, we can tag him as well, you know.
I get tagged in his stuff all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh, no way.
It's like, oh, we've got Brad Webb playing in New Orleans this Sunday. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
I'm not New York.
Oh my God.
That's great, guys. We're gonna break really quick, and then we're gonna come back with Brad Webb here on Instagram. People are loving it. Our chat. People from Brazil listening, from Minas Gerais. Abraço aí pra galera. A galera aqui da região também de Londres, né? Houston, Hackney também. América, Portland, da América. See? In America, people also listen to us. E claro, né? Tudo aqui é um oferecimento da Speed Fast Money Transfer. Sending your money to Brazil. Speed Fast Money Transfer in other 50 different countries. Get your money within one business day or less. Are you sending money anywhere, Brad?
Only between my own bank accounts.
Like between your savings and current.
It's mainly leaving my account.
Yeah. When I know that big bill's coming up, I send it to my savings account.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I thought, I can't leave my debit card exposed like that.
No.
You know.
It's mainly coffee and music related.
Yeah.
Trash.
What do you spend most money on? Do you follow football, that sort of thing?
I probably food.
Food.
Food is what I probably
Amazing.
spend,
Okay.
and coffee.
Coffee.
Ooh.
I think living in London, I've become
Coffee.
a coffee snob.
Like proper coffee or...
Yeah,
What's your
I think
favorite
so.
coffee?
I mean, have you been to Monmouth in Borough?
I did, yeah.
Borough.
I was there the other day. Really good.
Monmouth coffee.
Proper.
Yeah. That's really good.
You can smell outside, mate.
Yeah.
I've been there last week. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's brilliant.
And
What is
there's-
it, latte or
I'm an oat flat white guy.
Ooh, I
Is that
like
interesting?
it. I like
Fancy.
it.
It's not very
oat,
interesting, is it?
flat?
I love it.
Oat milk flat
Oat
white.
milk.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well, this place up the road, I go to this place all the time.
They've got that everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah, it's very expensive.
yeah for that.
Yeah. When I check my bank statement, I'm always like, did I really go that many times? But I have.
Do you? I heard that you also fan of Formula One. Are you still or not anymore?
I do like Formula.
Yeah,
Who told you that?
I saw, mate. I
Well,
do
where
my
did you see
research.
that? Yeah,
I do my research, mate.
I do. I'm more into football than Formula One, but I do like it.
Would you
yeah.
support in football? Then?
You probably won't have heard of them actually. They're called Charlton Athletic.
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay,
It's one of the
love
oldest
sports.
clubs in the world, mate.
It is actually.
Is it
yeah.
not the oldest?
No.
No?
No, I think the oldest club in the UK is maybe Preston North End.
Okay,
But yeah, I have a season ticket at the Valley.
you're a proper.
I love it, yeah.
That's brilliant, mate.
But it's purely for the loyalty.
Yeah.
Because I mean we're not a great team.
Are you on League 2 or
League Two? League Two, yeah.
League 2? Yeah. Formula 1, we got Silverstone this weekend. Is it this weekend now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I have to admit though, with Formula One,
I haven't followed, yeah.
I've become less interested the more dominant Verstappen became.
Technology is too much now, I think.
Well, I think Verstappen is too much.
He's
just too
been
good.
winning, non-stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get to that stage where the same driver wins every year, you already know, Like
Yeah.
that time Hamilton was winning every year. You knew
Yeah.
that. From the second race, that's his, wasn't it?
Did he ever recover his popularity after he won the world championship?
I think he
After
has.
Felipe
Do you
Massa.
remember? Yeah, do you remember that one in Brazil? Last curve, pretty much, wasn't it?
And Felipe Massa's family was celebrating.
They were celebrating in Brazil, em Interlagos, em Brasil. Oh my God, you'll never forget that. Ok, vamos lá então pro intervalo. Lembrando que a Libra aqui, ó, tá 6,65, Fernandinha. Sabe quanto que tá no aplicativo, Fernanda?
Quanto tá a libra?
Aqui tá 6,65. So, one pound is 6 real 65 at the moment. So, do you remember when you went to Brazil? Do you remember at all? Like
Oh my gosh.
the currency?
the exchange rate.
Yeah.
Was really good, I think, back then. 2010,
I have no idea.
No.
2010 was really good.
Because back then you used to really...
Good for Brazilians.
Yeah, I mean, you used to really have to take cash back then, innit?
To be honest, exchange rates make me go cross-eyed.
Yeah?
I have no idea.
You're not a maths guy.
I'm not a maths guy. I'm an English guy.
I always talk about this, like some people are so good at certain things, but when it comes to maths, they kind of left in school, they turned that back.
Yeah.
They're like, I
Gosh,
hate
yeah,
it.
that was
Yeah.
me as well.
You're good at maths?
I was, no.
Not anymore.
So is it a good time to send pounds
Yes.
to Brazil?
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
is the time because
Yeah, it's really-
6 real 65 is very good.
Right.
Very good. Like,
For British, not for Brazilians.
yeah, for British, not for people who live over
Yeah,
there.
if you
'cause
go there
they-
and travel, it's
yeah.
going to be amazing for you.
Yeah.
But for
Really?
people to
'Cause-
come here from Brazil, like, ooh.
Because for you, everything will be cheap. Obviously not as cheap as used to be, but it'll be cheaper. Yeah. Maybe back when you went, it was cheaper. Things were cheaper. We have a Libra, Pound Express that we send the money. and they get it instantly, like literally same second you get to the account in Brazil. Então, envia o seu dinheiro agora pela Speed Fast Money Transfer, porque na Speed Fast é assim, enviou,
chegou.
Fala pro Brad, we got this thing at Speed Fast. It says, você parou de gravar agora.
Já parou de faz tempo, acho que nem gravou. Tô aqui vendo aqui.
Não. We say enviou, chegou. It's like, how do you translate that? It's sent? No. Sent, it's been sent, and it's arrived. Yeah?
Something like that.
Oh, it's like in Spanish.
Oh, you speak Spanish, right?
Llegó.
Yeah.
Llegó,
So enviou, chegou.
It's arrived.
Yeah. That's it. Enviou, chegou aqui na Speed Fast Money Transfer. Muito obrigado aqui pelas mensagens. Daqui a pouco eu leio tudo. We're gonna go on a break. We'll come back in 5. Valeu? Não sai daí. Rádio Mais Brasil aqui. Esse é a Rádio Brasileira aqui no Reino Unido. Choose a song, Brad. Go on.
Oh, any song.
Any song.
Oh, could we have something by Milton?
Milton,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Milton Nascimento. You're a fan, and
Yeah.
Do you have a
Milton
specific
Nascimento.
one?
Something from Clube da Esquina.
Clube da Esquina.
Clube da Esquina,
Okay.
boa.
And
19
anything you probably know the. I'm gonna embarrass
1972 album.
Yeah.
72 album. Girassol, Cais, o Trem Azul.
Girassol da cor.
Yes, ok. Vamos ali então, daqui a pouco a gente tá de volta com Brad Webb, Fernanda Peviani, não sai daí. Valeu.
Eu acho que não sei.
Vento solar e estrelas do mar.
Boa aqui, né?
So good. We've been chatting during the
All
break,
day.
and it's so good to have Brad
Easy.
here. Amazing.
Easy talking.
Easy talking, yeah. It's not every day that,
I
and
know.
it's so good.
When's your next gig? So people can go and see you maybe.
with Jamie.
Yeah, or-
Or any gig.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you playing with other
I'm playing.
artists now?
Well, I'm playing tonight.
Tonight.
Oh, no way.
I'm doing Hadestown, the show. But the next show with Jamie, we're playing in Belgium, Ghent Jazz Festival. I think it's
great.
on the 7th of July.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Is that busy one? Is that big?
it is a big one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's like a big sort of tent, like a
Okay.
big marquee.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
nice.
it'll be fun.
I'm gonna see you in the end of the year. I have 2 tickets
Yeah?
for
Oh,
two.
for,
yeah.
for London.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's EFG
Yep.
and Royal Hall again.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was amazing. Because every year now is a thing for me to see Jamie in the end of the year. Is like our Roberto Carlos.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
He has like a Christmas album.
Like
and
my Christmas time, you're going to see Jamie Cullum every time.
now I'm going to see Jamie Cullum every year. End of the year, he has a
Don't
concert here.
He doesn't look very excited.
He doesn't know.
I should say about Roberto Carlos is a Brazilian singer. He only appears once a year, on TV, and it's literally after Christmas, isn't it? Just after Christmas.
He's a great footballer, though.
Yeah, Roberto Carlos.
Oh yeah. I think it's named after
Yeah.
the other one, after the singer.
And you look like him a bit, Roberto.
I'll take that.
You might have like thick legs. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah? Fucking strong, isn't
I
it?
could take a free kick.
Yeah, he was here in a Champions League final. So yeah, we talked about, on the backstage here, we talked about your football club. You said you got Premier League club as well, sort of.
Kind of.
Kind of.
If I had to, I could pick.
If you
one.
had to, you can't have two clubs.
But yeah, I would be an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
My wife's family support Arsenal. So,
Okay.
So you can't support anything.
Yeah. You can't say you're like Chelsea fan or anything.
No, I'm not a Chelsea fan.
Not a Chelsea fan.
I wouldn't say I am an Arsenal fan, but I would say I'm not a Chelsea.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so you said tonight, what show is it?
So it's the show that I'm doing in the West End. It's like It's like a Greek tragedy set to like jazz and folk music. It's called Hades Town.
I would love to see it. No, I will. No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that one.
Nice.
Let me know when you want to come. It's
Oh
good.
my gosh, I will.
Hades Town.
I would love
That's
to go.
nice. That's nice. Yeah, I'd love to go somewhere different, but from my set.
Oh yeah, he never goes. He says he's going everywhere, but he's never going.
Oh, one day.
No, he's going to events, but when I say okay, cinema, show, concert.
Yeah, I mean, in the summer, it's too many things, like too many events everywhere, isn't it?
But what would you like to go to?
No, like that sort of thing I
Football.
would. No,
Really,
this sort of
football.
thing I would. Like,
Do you
'cause
have-
yeah.
Do you have an English club, a football club?
No. I watch every game, but I don't really support any English club.
Are
no.
you like a cliche? You like the clubs who have Brazilian players?
Yeah, I mean, I used to watch a lot of where Brazilian players were,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like Chelsea, Tottenham,
Yeah.
up in Manchester, a few Man City. But yeah, I'm not really a fan. I like football either
Yeah.
way. Yeah. Spanish football and all that. But I support Flamengo. So, and my childhood in Brazil is Vila Nova. It's
Okay.
very small, second division.
Nobody knows
Rubbish,
that.
man. We lose every year.
But you love it.
You know, but I love it.
But there's some dignity in being
Yeah.
rubbish.
Every year we
You
die.
need someone to support that, right?
Yeah.
At least you're consistent.
Yeah. We don't mess
Consistent.
about. Yeah. Anyway, you got any more questions, Fernanda?
Oh, I've got. So, you have any project coming? Have any album coming with Jamie or any other?
I think
artists
we
at the
are going to
moment?
make a record with Jamie this year. I think. And then I make some of my own music.
Oh,
Wow.
do you?
But
I was about to ask you that. Like, are you a producer? So
Yeah,
to produce some
I
things?
do. I do. I've got some things brewing, but nothing imminent.
Okay.
But you have your own project then?
I do, but it doesn't technically exist.
Oh,
yet. I
so we
haven't-
can't catch anywhere, like
No,
you-
not yet.
Oh my
Not yet,
gosh!
but-
No, we want
Yeah,
it.
But
you
it's
need
some-
to come back here to say that.
Please.
I'll let you
do.
know when it's
Yeah,
coming out. Yeah,
please.
Yeah, I have to finish some stuff. I need to get better at finishing. I'm good at starting, but not finishing.
Because you're super busy. Yeah.
Well, and lazy.
I like it. Yeah.
It's
I mean,
nice.
that's the reality, isn't it? Like this, he's talking about every musician's reality here, isn't it? Like backstage.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
No,
It's
but I know.
hard.
But the vibe is. But it's hard. Play like you need to rehearse, right?
Yeah.
And then go back like late at night. Has a daughter now. Says,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy.
It is weird in a way, like when your passion is also your job. So you sort of end up. It's not always your first instinct to spend your free time making music because you spend so much time doing it. Partly because you have to. It's kind of weird. It's a weird relationship.
But you still love it. But sometimes it's like
yeah, I mean, I'm
you
so
still
lucky.
you hate it as well.
No. I'm so lucky, but it's just that you don't. Sometimes I have a day where I could go and finish some projects, but of my own. But I think I just need to let my ears rest, or
Yeah. Of
But
all the.
but it's a very privileged position to be in, anyway.
Okay,
It's
so
nice.
at last, do you have any funny story to tell about like backstage when you were playing, something went wrong or horribly wrong, you know?
Something not particularly wrong, but something
Actually
interesting.
funny, yeah.
There is one that springs to mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were playing at, I think it was Singapore Jazz Festival with Jamie, and there was a curtain in front of the band, and it's very rare. Normally they announce Jamie and we go on stage, but this time there was a curtain and the festival director was in front of the curtain, and they said, okay, you will be on stage behind the curtain and he will make a 5-minute speech to introduce Jamie. So we're behind the curtain, the band, we're all like messing
Wait,
around. We're
yeah.
like, you know, like,
Yeah.
and I had this shirt on that had like poppers, so
Yeah.
you could just pull it. And so I was on stage. I went I
Bang.
went like that, and he comes on to make the speech. I'm like, well, they said he'll speak for 5 minutes, and he came on and he went, Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jamie Cullum. And the curtains open.
Oh my god!
And you were like,
I had to start the song. It was the drums that started the show. So I'm there. I'm going
Picking your
trying to, and obviously like the other guys in the band were like could barely play.
they were laughing.
I was basically playing with my
With
shirt
that,
completely open.
oh my god, can we find this on YouTube? I
It
was
probably
like,
is
oh
out
my
there.
gosh,
It
what's the name? Singapore.
I think it probably was Singapore. But yeah, it was.
But all of you that playing, like just
I was-
mocking something, was just you.
Well, we were all kind of messing around,
about,
but I opened my shirt. And I must have looked like a member
And
of.
it's like, okay, is there some joke here? Like someone,
That's
is
why,
this
you know.
the jazz band?
Yeah, it's like, is this? I must have looked like someone like the Bee Gees.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then that's what they're just like that's what Singapore people
imagine-
think about English people.
Yeah.
And imagine the audience, like they were like,
Yeah.
okay, what is happening?
Probably get put in jail for that.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Oh
you're
my
right.
God.
Yeah, very strict actually. Yeah.
Maybe it was Singapore. If I find it, I'll.
Well,
send it
please
to
find
Please
that.
send it
We
to
need
us,
to.
man.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
post on the
Please send it to us.
Instagram.
Good. Any more questions, Fernanda?
Wow, I think we need to ask people if they are they
Yeah.
asking something. We haven't.
We
didn't-
said we were gonna go live on YouTube, but we didn't. We're gonna post everything on YouTube maybe end of this week.
I don't know. It's up to you. This is your.
We need to edit it. We need to do it properly.
Yeah.
Like subscribe to the channel Radio Mais Brazil UK. Whenever I find it weird because every day we interview Brazilians here. We occasionally interview English interviewees here, maybe once every 2 weeks. Last week I had a few guests here from England, and people, our listeners, most of our listeners are Brazilians, and then when someone English comes round, they really quiet. Don't
Are
know
they
why,
quiet
but
today?
I think
Oh,
they
no
really
way. I
quiet.
don't know.
I think
It's
they
you.
they're like people asking questions here on the other live. We had more questions here, but they go really quiet. I don't know why. I think they are listening. They are trying to make out.
Are all the questions like, why have you got this man?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Why is he not Brazilian?
No,
No, but
people
they love it.
No, people said like, what a great interview because people like to talk about the backstage of music. You play for thousands of people. How many years have you been actually doing professionally?
Oh, so-
Maybe 20.
20 years, professionally,
Oh my
20
God,
years
it
career.
was like-
Imagine how many stories there's always. Got to
Yeah.
come back to tell us more.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So whenever you promote something, you need to promote something or your own stuff, come back anytime.
I'd love to.
Yeah,
yes. Thanks
yeah.
for having me.
Thank you. Thank you
thank
for coming
you.
back. Yeah, Fernanda.
Yeah, it was lovely to have you here today, and I love having musicians here.
Yeah.
Because I'm always saying, people say, "Oh, I'm supporting some artists." I say, "No, you are part of this. You are definitely making the artist be what the artist is today." So it's what I think. Like
Yeah.
it's not just the artist itself that is with the name and the album. It's all the band that make the artist. So this is for me really important. And
Yeah.
As Jamie Cullum being here, like having Laws here or Larry Goldings, like supporting people, but I think you are just as important as the.
Lost Garage was here watching earlier on this live.
Oh really?
He was, he
I
was.
was telling him.
I bet he's watching.
He was watching it.
He's taking note. Has he left?
He's not on this one now because I think I went on my one. We were having like 3, 4 different.
Yeah. But I told him.
But we've got question actually.
Oh my God.
Because when I said people are quiet, people are like, I'm not quiet. I'm here.
You've been inundated with one question.
No,
no.
I mean we had more. Loving it. I'm listening. I actually have a question. Who is? Oh my God.
You sure? Yeah, this is the thing.
It's not
like,
about Lily Allen, is it?
No, it's not. People are actually asking about politics. Who are you supporting for the next election on the 4th?
Oh wow!
My
Do
gosh.
you guys get into politics?
Yeah, we do. Yesterday we're gonna cover the politics on the 4th here, like
Are you?
full day. Yeah.
I mean, wow, should I announce this?
If you want.
No one cares what I think. I mean, I just hope that we don't have the Conservatives again.
Yeah,
Me
Rishi
too,
Sunak
to
needs
be
to be out.
honest.
Yeah,
That party needs to
yeah.
like disappear for a while.
Yeah, I think it's
Or maybe permanently.
Yeah, I think it's Starmite's favor anyway. I think it's gonna win.
How long has it been in Conservative in the
Since
power?
2010.
14 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's time to change, maybe, right?
Yeah.
And just see how things
I mean,
go with the other party, right?
don't think we can have another 5 years run by that
Yeah,
party.
yeah.
We need,
Yeah, we always, we're going to be covering the whole day here on Thursday. We actually got a partnership with Radio News Hub, where we're going to have reporters outside the parliament, and, we're going to be covering the whole lot until like 10 p.m. because we got the sports show, and at the same time, the reporter be calling us to let us know the votes and everything. So it'll be a big day on Thursday on the 4th. Make sure you vote. Are you going to vote?
Man, I missed the day.
Yeah?
I missed the day because I wanted to vote, but I missed the day to apply for it.
Yeah.
I need to do it.
You
Yeah,
need to
I know.
register to vote.
Because
yeah.
I would love to. Obviously, I moved here 4 years and a half ago.
Yeah.
But I would love to see, because people say to me, Fernanda, like London, like England was different. It was
Yeah.
different before. It is like going down a hill.
Yeah.
And I would love to see something different. as
Yeah, the
well.
thing is, it's important to vote anyway, because what
Yeah,
I
I
said
think so.
yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Now, what I said to people yesterday, people get confused, especially if Brazilians they came over a few, only like 2, 3, 4 years and they haven't voted before. They think they'll get to the polling station and they will vote for a candidate like Rishi Sunak or Keir Starmer. They need to understand their local candidate first, and then vote for that candidate, and then that candidate will support, that vote will support your candidate. But I think the most important is choosing your local candidate before anything, because obviously that will help out with the seats, but it's difficult. Politics, as always. Thank you very much. Yeah, maybe it's fine, Fernanda. Look, Fernanda's face. Say bye to people. What's your Instagram? We're live here anyway. So
Okay, my Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, follow me, @ Fernanda Peviani, com I
Yeah.
no final. Follow me there. E aí, obrigada, gente, por estar aí, por ver essa entrevista, por participar também.
Muito bom, obrigado.
Muito bom. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Brad, for coming. It was a
you.
pleasure for us to have you
Are you
here.
going to be posting more on Instagram?
Oh, I mean, this is the turning point.
Yeah?
I have to post.
You have
now.
to, man. You have to.
Yay!
Now I've been here.
Do it, do it.
Probably not. No.
Man, you have so many interesting things happening, and you do so many interesting things. You
I guess
should,
so, yeah.
because it's always the thing that we want to do. So what is it doing? Okay, what is it doing?
Yeah, I just.
It's so cool to
It's
see.
so addictive, though.
Yeah. it
I
is.
go on there to like maybe post something interesting, and then I'm like, oh, that's a brush for my cat.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah. Then you keep scrolling and waste time. Yeah.
I'm
Well,
like-
just pause it and then just here you go
Yeah,
off.
maybe,
Yeah.
Actually, I did go through a phase of I would download the app, post something, and then delete it.
Oh, really?
But that's normally when you would send me a message about coming here,
Oh no way!
and then I wouldn't read it, and you'd probably think, "What's wrong with this guy? He doesn't respond."
It's weird.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brad.
No,
round of applause.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Come back anytime, my friend.
Muito obrigado.
Muito obrigado.
Muito obrigada.
Great.
Valeu.
Brad Webb aqui na Rádio Mais Brasil. UK, we're going to end up with a song.
Ish.
Yeah, which song?
Which song?
Oh wow, another
To
one.
Another
end it-
one. Any
to end the show with.
song. The first song that comes to your
Yeah.
mind.
Can we? Is it okay to have some dance music?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Can we have a tune by Fred again?
Fred
Fred again.
again.
Fred again.
It's called We've Lost Dancing.
We've lost
Ooh.
dancing. Let's have a
It's a
look.
good tune.
All right. Let me see if I can find on Spotify.
It'll be there.
We've lost dancing. I found it. Yes. The Blessed Madonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it. We got it. Fernandinha, obrigado.
Obrigada, querida. Muito bom. Muito
Até
bom hoje.
quando?
Até semana que vem.
Segunda.
Segunda estaremos aqui.
Segunda estaremos aí. Amanhã eu tô lá em Southampton no Lunchtime Show. Quinta-feira I'm back here all day. Election day. Friday I'm here. Saturday I'm at an event somewhere, and Sunday I'm in Birmingham.
Caraca.
All over the place.
An event.
Yeah, mate, we don't
No.
stop.
What event?
We're
You've
going to a certain Asian music event. I'm
Yeah,
presenting.
don't want to know it.
I'm presenting. You actually enjoy it, mate.
Oh no, sertanejo.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like a country
It's
music.
country music from Brazil.
Ish. Yeah. You love it, mate. You love it. I'll put some hats, some
No,
boots.
no, put
and you
his
enjoy
song.
it.
His song. No, no.
You have cowboy boots.
Yes, that's it.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah?
I'd be amazed to see you wear
Okay.
cowboy boots.
Beijo pra vocês. Bye bye, galera.